Chapter 7, Mishnah 6. The Mishnah continues to list items that must be burned or buried. All consecrated animals that are disqualified because they were slaughtered with intent to eat them past their permitted time or outside their permitted place, they must be burned. The Mishnah cites three disputes between the sages and Rebbe Yehuda. An asham talui that is not needed must be burned. Since it was not needed, this animal is chulin slaughtered in the courtyard, which requires burning. But Rabbi Yehuda says it must be buried, because according to Rabbi Yehuda, chulin slaughtered in the courtyard requires burial. The second dispute, a bird chatas that is brought in a case of doubt must be burned. Since this offering may not be eaten, it is an invalid korban, which requires burning. But Rabbi Yehuda says one must throw it into the channel that runs through the courtyard. According to Rabbi Yehuda, a bird offering brought out of doubt must be buried, not burned. It is therefore placed into this channel, which is considered a form of burial. The third dispute considers all the items listed in this and the previous three Mishnahs that must either be buried, fetus of a consecrated animal, ox that must be stoned, etc., or burned, chametz on Pesach, terumah that is tameh, etc. All the items that must be burned may not be buried, and all the items that must be buried may not be burned. Rabbi Yehuda says if someone wishes to be strict with himself and burn items that must be buried, he is allowed to do so. The sages said to him, one is not permitted to change the method of disposal.